everybody again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host Mike, and Cameo is out this week again, so I'm riding solo. Maybe we can get a special guest here come in every once in a while. We'll see what happens, but for now I'm going solo. Hey, did you guys check out that GRLF is popping right now? That's not one of our featured covered stocks today, but GRLF, Greenleaf Innovations, which we talked about a while ago on this channel, has actually gone off. So yeah, check that one out, check that show out, a little bit of information, what we found about it before. It looks like there's some news popping on Investors Hub about it as well. Might want to take in and check some of that out. But today the first stock we're going to talk about is ETEK. That's ETEK. It's Ecotec Group. Ecotec Group, ETEK. Last tick on there was 0.0012. It is a sub penny again, guys, and it is risky. Knowing the financial stability going around, things to come in the future, not going to go into detail. Just, you know, with some of these subs that I talk about, just watch your pennies, things like that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. With these stocks, they do come in, some of them that I talk in as risk, as in everything is a risk in life. But you have your, you're going to have your information on this company right here. Ecotec Group, according to MarketWatch, engages in the provision of manufacturing and worldwide market of green lubricants, filtration products, and specialized systems with emphasis on the automotive sector, as well as to a variety of industrial, farm, and virtually all mechanical equipment. Its majority are cleaner environment, reduction in oil or oil consumption, and longer lasting engines and equipment. The company was founded on May 4th, 2005 and is headquartered in Woodbridge, Ontario. So, and yeah, that's not Ontario, California, it's Ontario, Canada. So there's for ETEK, we're going to dive in a little more information, try to find you a little more details, and then we're going to go to your favorite place, Investors Hub, and find out what the investors are actually saying about this company. So it looks like some of their websites have a little bit of in construction going. The reference point on this is OTC markets. Going into detail, Ecotec products have a wide range of applications in transportation, marine, industrial sectors. These products are a result in an ongoing research development. Experienced chemists and engineers with extensive knowledge in science and lubrication of these studies. Ecotec Group Incorporated is dedicated to the design, formulation of cutting-edge products with the goal of reducing fossil fuel consumption while improving the quality and performance. The company has sold its products primarily to the Ontario market for the past 4 years. That base is highly satisfied core. Ecotec is now ready to expand its operations and selling throughout North America and internationally. So basically with the environment that's happening politically, I would say that this company is probably going to take off more just with pipeline situations, things like that. International for their situation is going to be, I would say, pretty decent. Is it something to watch where, since it's below $1, we still have yet to see? I'm sure I'll get some of my homers that will come in and they will tell me about how it's so good and everything like that and how I'm wrong, but I didn't say there was anything wrong. I just gave as far as the information about the company. So with not a ton of information, there's some old news articles about 2017, things like that, but we can't go by that. So I'm not going to bring those up. We'll go to Investors Hub, we'll check out what they have there, and then we'll see what's popping. Okay, news and information about Ecotec. Looks like on 4/7/2020 there was a hearing. There's a custodialship of people are saying what is the new company, things like that. It says Emergent LLC is a full-service compliance firm, a small business. We strive to our clients to achieve regulatory standards and necessary business restructuring of reverse mergers. Have any questions about the service? Want to see if we match your specific needs? Send a message for a call. So there's a possibility there recently of that reverse merger there. Also, let's see, going to what investors are saying now. Yes, I'm staying the same, small per email. My brokers do not like this list of ETEK, EEK. They're just saying they're not liking that. Well, a lot of people wouldn't like it because it's sub-penny. It's a risky stock. So for anybody that's new here, we go to Investors Hub to see what the actual investors are saying. Some of these people like to pump things up. Others like to, you know, they give their personal feelings, and sometimes they fight with each other and things like that. But it gives you a good background of what how people are feeling about the stock. One listener writes, I don't know, the custodian is above. Any idea which directions custodians might choose? Custodianship, there's no business yet. Custodians play, there is no business yet. Does management have any clue what they're doing? Well, yeah, because we don't have a website either, so that makes sense. I mean, there was a website. It is now officially scrubbed. When I go to it, it's scrubbed. Totally being controlled. Looks like ETEK is front-loaded for a few days. Thanks to Mick, ETEK. We like Wild in DA, Wild Blue Yonder. This is the game in OTC. Yes, he's correct. This is the game that we all play because there's always changes all the time and splits and mergers and all that kind of stuff. This guy says, same, I bought 5 million shares. I told you guys we were going to go, this was going to happen. Bought this million years ago, still waiting for the court case. We're going back to 002. You don't believe in jinxing things. Critical ETX disclosure providing managers of this company. ETX annual share, ETX's outstanding shares. He hint contains ha 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 he. So this one I would say put on a watch. I would say just see what happens until they get this whole merger thing figured out. It is popping today with news. It's not saying that it's not going to go up or down, but just put it on your watch list. See how it goes. Put it back and then check it out maybe a couple months later. But for right now, I'm on a hold status on this one. So that's ETEK. I'll go to any of the next ones and we'll see what's going on. The next stock we have today is BOXS Brands Incorporated. It looks like it is 0.0122. There is BOXS Brands Incorporated. Little background on this company here. It looks like BOXS Brands Incorporated will develop and distribute and invest in cannabis-related and other therapeutic wellness consumer products. Why is that a good thing? Because a lot of the cannabis products are being legalized all across the United States, which means if you invest in these cheap stocks, you most likely will win coin. You will also possibly lose your coin because some of them will get shorted and you'll get caught in a short because you're not paying attention. So make sure you do your homework and do your research and know your entry point and your buy point. That's the motto of this show. So it looks like they were founded in 2007. BOXS Brands Incorporated serves 300 plus points of sale in California and Nevada and automated frozen vending machines which reach in freezers. Hey, there you go. So in 2019, the company sold part of its ice cream operation in the strategic buyer to opposition for offering the focus on consumer products with cannabinoid CBD. So yes, they make cannabis ice cream. Yeah. Sorry guys, that was just for the trolls. I don't know if they make ice cream, maybe they do. For CBD infused ice cream for their products, I don't know. I just made it up. If you want to leave it in the comment section because you know and you want to research it, you can go ahead. But I just did that for some of our trolls because I'm sure I'll get trolled for that, for saying that, even though sometimes I like to joke around. Sorry, I'm drinking some of this V8, but I modified it with some green tea extract inside it because they have one that is green tea, but it has sucralose, and sucralose is not good for your stomach. So if you're drinking V8 Energy, make sure you're drinking, you're putting your own caffeine in, unless you want a bad stomach ache or just big sugar's not good for you. So just FYI. Anyway. So the company's repositioned to its produce offering the focus on consumer products with CBD as well as other alternative wellness products. The company uses its expertise in the automated vending distribution as part of overall strategy wellness center. Unfortunately, for Box Brands Incorporated, this is the only thing I have as a part of their website so far. It could be under construction, things like that. I'll go to Market Watch and I'll check out what they have on their end, and then we'll go to Investors Hub. Okay, going on Google, though, the first little spot here is they do have the logo right here. There's that. It looks like everything looks good on here for this. Oh, let's go to the Facebook page. Let's see what we got here. There you go, the ice cream. Yeah. Vegas. So they do have the contact info to get a hold of them. That's their social media coordinates. Where to get. Looks like they have MLB as a sponsor. That's pretty big. So guys, with this, it's being so cheap. They have a product. They have a building, things like that. I'm thinking this is definitely one to put on your watch list. It just depends on when you want to get in on it. Let's dive a little more into seeing what else we could find about these guys. Okay, I found some information on Twitter. Very exciting for all the Peligre products. Just received the bath bomb and tincture heading out to sell. Stay tuned. So that's one of the things they're working on. That's on their Twitter feed. They also on the 19th of May just received their first Peligre right there. See that? And then they posted something about Kim Kardashian, just with a lot of celebrities about CBD, which a lot of people love CBD, so that's why they posted that. But I don't really care about Hollywood, so. All right, guys, going to Investors Hub now. We're going to check out what the investors and things like that, and some of your shorters think about this stock and how they feel about it. Looks like BOXS security details are up. Some solid DD. Comments: anyone else selling at 0.117? Let's just find out. Doesn't take a lot to move this stock. Largest volume of one day. I can't feel like I'm going back. Bought more shares today, waiting patiently. This good luck. There's no 2-year hold. BOXS, since most of these notes have people been duped. I wouldn't say that, dude. So that's nope. Just want to consider dilution. Tiny shares, bid wax to the same as you. Loading and going. That's if it's cheap, dude. Go and freaking load. It's going up, really weird, 13 million. Well, some of these people don't realize right now it's getting promoted, so they're not paying attention. Their promoters are promoting this. Did you see something what's going on today? BOXS will start to see the good, almost 9 million in 20 minutes. This moves fast, nice. $106 million float, what's the problem? Yes, this is nothing. On the block being an MM wizard, laugh out loud. A smart buyer buys BOXS. This is toxic funding. Gotta love some of these comments, guys. You mean small change is a scheme? 2.5 million being dumped. Me too, holding quite a bit now and not selling. These fools have no clue who Andrew is. I think some of them they don't know who he is, but I think that they just don't care because they're shorting is what they're doing. So this is, you got a mixture. There's some buy activity. There's a lot of people that are loyal. There's also a lot of people that are shorting, and they're writing it here, and they sense the dump. So just be patient. Put it on your watch list. It does have a product. They do have some good things going on, even with the Hollywood movie star. Just kidding. I don't know any information about that. I was just kidding again. Leave it in the comments if you want to troll. I'd be happy to answer your trolls, and I could like to use it on the show to make the show entertaining, considering I'm flying solo this week. So that's the end of that stock, BOXS. I know it's a slow week in some of these companies that we're talking about. It's with some of these is not that not that entertaining, but this is what we got. We get what we get, and we don't throw a fit, and we just keep on rolling forward. Okay guys, so the next stock we have is TCHH. TCHH, no, not THC. Now, I know I was going to get you guys excited. We were going to talk about another weed stock to make you guys some dough, but apparently, and a lot of the things that were on Market Club today is a lot of the stocks we talked about that are making people coins. So just an FYI, go back to all the videos from the weeks before, just because a lot of them are popping, and hopefully you made money last week and the last 2 weeks. Hopefully you didn't lose any or give any back, and hopefully you didn't lose any money that you couldn't lose. But this next company is interesting. It's called TCHH. That's TCHH. It's Trust Cash Holdings Incorporated. Trust Cash Holdings Incorporated. It's currently trading at 0.0004. There's your ticker there on Market Watch. No information on this part, but on Investors Hub, we're going to go dive directly into Investors Hub because there's not really too much of this on Google. There could be some kind of, there could be some kind of merger, some kind of thing, or something going on. Maybe they're switching things up. I went to the website www.trustcash.com, and I could not really find too much information just because it was slow pulling up, meaning they could be in the transformation stage of something different, or website, things like that. But background on this company, it says how Trust Cash works. Trust Cash has developed a sophisticated network to provide our customers with reliable web and mobile payment processing transaction services. That's really good, especially in this time and the day. The Trust Cash network is always on, and they're always connected. They offer complete reliability across the fault-tolerant distribution network. Trust Cash offers the speed and reliability of distributed processing, the ability and agility of centralization. Our system adapts to the needs of transactions. So if you go to Investors Hub and their link isn't working, it's possible they're in transformation mode. So I don't want to see people come back and troll me and say, well, this is not, you said this and this and this. I don't control the web links, things like that. Like I said, they could be in transformation. So just, watch this stock, things like that. Scalable Trust Cash uses standard technology to customize the payment processing needs for any payment transaction, channel, or market. Their production network is deployed on Linux and is high quality hardware on multiple data center locations. Their network centers are located in the United States and Canada. Okay, along with our global partnership, their networks are across the world and complete stability for scalability of your business. Trust Cash performs and can handle all types of online payment processing transactions. However, we excel at meeting the highest performance and standards, yada, 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 yada. Okay, their holdings is 339 Peachtree Road in Atlanta, Georgia. There's a phone number if you want to contact them. They probably might answer, but my luck with these is that I never get them to answer anyway. Or you can email them for information at info@trustcash.com. Okay, so going to see what the user is saying, maybe the traders are saying, so maybe we could find out some information of why we can't find too much information, because I think this stock is in kind of some transformation things. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. If you have any information about this company, you could leave it in the comment section for the listeners. No retail here, just MM washing the stock. Okay, so that's what one person said on Investors Hub. Another said, where is the DD here? Feeling like she wants to stretch her, not gonna read that, that's disturbing. Laugh out loud, we're paying their annual salaries. So, someone's saying that if you're buying into this, you're paying for their salary right now for the year. So that's pretty funny. Time to knock down another wall. Five's about to be gobbled up. The five's coming up pretty shortly. Warning, let's see what today holds for us. Okay, link this please. TCHH, what's going on here? Might pick up. Wrong symbol, just got 50 million. So there are some people that are picking this up on the cheap because it is in the red and they're gobbling up. That's my favorite, is to gobble up cheap crap. So, because could pay off 5-10 years from now, who knows? Or you could just lose your dough. Bid continues to build, continues soon. Just a matter of time. Fours will be gone in a minute. Ticker prices are going up for this ride. Bid is almost higher. 25 million share ass slap, huge buy. It's going to move many shares soaked up. Agree, could move with more. The difference is TCHH is not trading gray. So there's your information on that company. It was a pleasure to talk with you guys today. Maybe we'll get Cameo and it'll be a little more entertaining. Possibly find out what's going on. I'm assuming he's on vacation, but he did say he was sick last weekend, so hopefully he's doing okay. Happy trading. Make it a good day. Don't make it a dog show. And good night now!